Hi, it's Adrian and welcome to my channel. Today I am making this. Yep, I made this on that video. Look, I'm getting moving all the bits out of the way. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can look at. No, you can't really see a tidy desk, can you? Yeah, just that bit there. Right. Okay. So it's got a pocket at the front. It's got a closure there, yeah, which I nearly forgot to take off, and it's got a pocket here. It's got a tuck thing there and a I don't know, a flap and a pocket there as well. I do hope you'd like to join me today. Please give me a thumbs up if you would like to join me, and also anybody who has subscribed to my channel, thank you so much today or in the past. I really do appreciate that. It does help my channel to grow. Give me a comment too to see how I am doing, or if there's anything you'd like to add to anything I've said today, or you've got other ideas, you think you've done this, you could try that. That would be absolutely amazing. I do appreciate people who give me tips, you know, like Patricia May does, and anybody who has you know, seen this idea before and done it a different way. And it isn't an original, but it's an original to me because I'm not used, I'm just inspired by Sandy's, a project by Sandy. It was a kit she used, but I'm not using a kit, so it's just inspired by what she did. I'm doing my own measurements. I have no idea what it is, which I don't think she even said. Okay, so there we go, and please join me today. Thank you, and let's go. There we go. Right then, so what we're doing, we're making a folder thing. I've probably showed at the beginning what I've actually made, but this is the prototype. I've taken everything out so I can measure it. So I've got an 8x8 piece of paper. It's actually cardstock. I have the stock for the Americans. Right, okay, so this is it was originally like that, so that goes there. So this is going to be, I'm going to score that bit at 2, this bit at 1, and that bit at 1.5. So let's do the 1.5. Oh no, we do it the other way around. Look, we'll do it like this. It's different, same. Right, I'll tell you in a minute. It's actually 2 kits. 1.5, isn't it? That one. Okay. I think it's 1.5. It looks massive. Yes, it's 1.5. So I'm scoring that at 1.5. Okay. I need to turn it round, don't I? So that I'm scoring like this. Aha, yeah. Okay, so I'm scoring that at 2 inches. So let's turn it around that way, score that at 2 inches, and score that at 7. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah. What I've done is got the idea from, it's actually from Sandy, but she did it differently to what I'm doing. I'm going to half this now to, I'm going to fold that now to that line there. So I'm folding it in to the line where I'm bending it, because that's what you do to achieve that bit there. Okay. Yeah, we'll get the bone folder out, shall we, so we can do it by, look, it's green. Yeah, I've got to think about green and orange at the moment. Yeah, these are actually 2 different kits. I know that's watercolour oranges, but this is different. This is another orange kit, and it's got loads and loads of papers, probably over 20. That one's not, but that one's got all these nice backgroundy bits as well. I do like the background bits better than the actual main bit, so I've chosen that for the main and that for the background. That's different. That's another background from the same kit as that. Right, okay. So I've just printed out. What I did is put the paper back in to the video. Right, video. I meant the paper back in so it prints again. Right, so okay, so what am I doing? Yeah, but I'm cutting this bit out here, this whole piece out here. We do use some of this, you know, so don't worry about they can use it anytime actually. Yeah, you can make bits. Yeah, you can. Right, okay, so I'm cutting that bit out there, which is, let's have a look, making sure we're cutting the right piece. Yes, so I'm cutting that bit out, including the bit that's bent up. So this is still bent down. I'm cutting that out the whole fold. Okay. I always cut down just slightly to one side of the fold so it doesn't look like it's been folded. And again, I'm cutting, that's the fold there, so I'm cutting slightly towards this way this time. Okay, can we see that? Because I'm mid-air, aren't I? And I've also got I've got my scoreboard still on the desk for some unknown. So my brother-in-law says that, some unknown apparent reason. I know it doesn't make sense, just because it doesn't make sense, I think. That's where I got that from. Right, okay, so that one's found there. So, oh dear, which one am I going, because I'm going to put a thing back on. Oh, it's alright, it's the one this side. So I'm leaving that, is it this one I'm leaving on? Leaving that on. And I'm leaving that on as well. Leaving both those on, by the looks of it. I'm just glad I didn't cut that off because I was going to. Right, okay, so I'm just cutting this one off, this little one here now. So that's the flap, and that's the one I'm going to cut off. Either side, like this. I'm not doing the triangle shape. I don't know if it would be feasible. No, I get these harebrained schemes and think to myself, oh, you could try that. And I think, oh no, you can't do that. Don't worry. Right, so I'm going to cut that slightly that side of the fold, and then slightly the other. Then we get a nice bit that's not going to interfere with anything. Okay, I didn't do this on that one. I've realised I could do that one, so that's what I'm doing. It's not quite the same. I'm modifying it so if you can modify it yourself, don't. If you think of something that I haven't thought of, don't be afraid to try it. Okay, so I'm going to fold that one in now, innit? Okay, and I'm going to fold now. Which one's which? That one comes up this way. Okay, and that one goes that way. Good job I didn't remember. Good job I remembered that one. I would have cut things off where I shouldn't have done. So that one goes that way. I didn't do it. I didn't do the same thing. You could actually cut that off. If you've got single-sided paper, for example, you could cut that off and then stick it on there this way around, because that's what I did with this piece here, and it's fine. It is absolutely fine. Right. So what we're doing now, rounding the corners by the looks of it. Yes, I round all the corners, even of this. Some unknown reason. So, yeah. I think, I didn't use this corner rounder, so is it going to work? I used a different one. I used my... the one the one that's over there somewhere. Okay, use this one because you can get in a little bit better with this one, that's why. Okay, so yeah, you can a little bit, can you? So, oh well, that's it, look, yes, it goes underneath there, look, that's why. So I can get that in there. And this one, well, if you haven't got a corner around, you can obviously just, tell you what sometimes works, and I don't know what to, I'll use a piece of this, whatever that is. Right, sometimes I'll do this with the scissors and I'll just round the corner, so just move it like that. So you move the piece of, and magically round the corners, yeah. It does it, you just move that, not the scissors, and then you've done it. Because I bet some people go like this, don't they? They go, oh, that's a, oh, I'm doing it wrong. I mean like this. And you do it anyhow, yeah. All right. My son's just telling me he's ordered something. It's just going to come here. They send them here because because we're most likely to be in, I think. That's what it is. Right. Oh, no, I know why. Because at his place, you can't... there's no... is it no doorbell? Yeah, the doorbell doesn't actually work. We have tried to contact someone and they said, oh, you know, we can't do that. We can't help you there. So that's a bit weird, isn't it? I know. Right. And yeah, it's like... you have to come in a doorway, so it's not as if you can sort of like enter. Now I'm just thinking, because that's something I did on another project on it. Right, okay, so every other one I can do with this. That's the ending. This is amazing. This is, you're just very good at getting it right. Right, so now I've done all the basics, haven't I? So all I'm gonna do now is, oh yeah, you might want to know how to do this now, and what I've used might be different to what you use. And Sandy used an amazing ruffle that she'd sewn. You know, it is very similar to what she's done, but I'm using different. She used a kit, and I thought, well, I can make one of those. So basically, what you could do with this is it's an actual envelope, and I've made this longer so it's like a flap. But it's all it is basically an envelope that you could use like that. So if you do get confused, oh yeah, it's a bit long that, isn't it? So, perhaps I've done that slightly. Yes, it's just basically an envelope shape. But I've made that bit longer, and I've made that. So that was an accident. I made that long by accident. I thought, I'll keep that, and I thought I may as well just fold that up that way. But so you don't have to. You've got single-sided paper, for example, or whatever. Okay, I'm using double because I can, because I've got my printer will print that side. I can put it back in, and it'll print the other side. Actually, I did it the other way around. Huh? I did that. I love this thing. Right. Okay. So now what we're doing, okay, so I can do, shall we do the flowers? I've got the flowers ready somewhere. I did actually make them. Now, yeah, is it in there? Yeah, I think these are in, aren't they? Right, yeah, here they are. I need to put them somewhere. So what I've done is, all I've done is cut these out with circles, quarter of an inch in between each circle, I think. Oh, except for that one, I don't know. Oh, just 3 circles, starting with 1 1/4 inches. Let's have a look, see if it is. I think it's 1 1/4. Yeah, that's about 1 1/4 inch. So 1 1/4, 1 inch, and is it 3/4 of an inch, that one? It's actually less, isn't it? Is it? Yes, it's less. It's 5/8 of an inch. And that works absolutely perfectly. Right, so what I did was for these, so if you've got different size ones, I'm sure you could adjust them to make it. What I did was put there. So that one is okay when I put it there, and that one is not poking over the edge of that. So let's see if I can do it. And then I just put the other one. Look, it's got look, it spins. Didn't even know that happened. It spins round. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Right, let's put this on. Okay, have I got it switched on? Because you know what I've been doing, don't you, lately? Switching it off. Yeah, we'll show it a bit closer. Yeah, it's on one now. We can still see me, can't we? So put that at the edge there, and obviously if you've got glue that will let it, make sure it's not gonna, yeah, that's fine. I can even move it a little bit further that way, yeah. And it still doesn't touch, no further. I don't know if that just slipped then. No, it didn't. Okay, so that one can go there, and that one can go here. I've used similar papers, so and it's double-sided as well. So and I've put the leaves. I've got a video on these anyway. So was it paper flowers? I mean, you don't have to do it like this. You could draw circles to that length and then cut them out, can't you, in that? So that's amazing how it works. And that's will go there like that. And I've done those leaves with my Fiskars because I actually had to cut that one because it didn't actually, the paper's thinner than I've used for these. So I've actually had to cut that one. So what I'm doing is making a little bit higher, that one a little bit higher than these two, because I think that looks quite a nice design. It looks the same. It looks, yeah. So I need to put it there. So that's just to make that pocket a little bit taller. You don't have to do any of this if you don't want to. I mean, you've got other ideas as well. There's other ideas you could easily do if you want to. I mean, there's, you know, open up your, what is it? Open up your box. Yeah. Just thinking outside the box. So that's okay. Oh, do you know what? I've got dinner in the slow cooker, and it smells gorgeous when you start to walk downstairs. So my husband's just gone downstairs. I'm thinking, ooh. Right. Yes, it's lamb hot pot. Yeah, do you know what lamb hot pot is? But if you know what lamb hot pot is, if you're in a different country. But it is, well, I made it up, I didn't. It's not exactly a recipe. Right, what I've done for this one, right, this is this one here. Now, what you can do is you can make a lovely ruffle and stick that on there. But I thought I might get my sewing machine out just to do that. So there we go. That's what it's like with me sometimes. I just thought, oh no, I'm not getting my sewing machine out. It's under the desk. I could easily get it out. I've lost one of my squares. Is it there? So it's decided to go over there. That's double-sided too. I'm using that side. Is it this side? Yeah, I'm using this side. I'm using the same. That side for one and that side for the other. Right. What I would do if I'm looking at something like this, I'm going to make my version of a ruffle using these. So I'm just laying them on here. See how far they are apart. Just have to use your memory. Right. Okay. And then I'm using the green side, same as the. And then I'm putting it. I didn't take much notice of how far from there or there it is. It doesn't really matter. But what I'm using is little squares. Don't know how much these measure. That I've cut out from a that's 3/4 inch square. Okay, I was actually looking from a bit larger square, which I think is an inch, but I couldn't find it, so I'm using a stamp punch. So that does little. You can see that. You can see the edges of that. It does little stamps. Stamps at the edge. So I'm taking notice of how far that is apart from there, and I'm just leaving it about the same. So I need it to be about there. So let's see if I can do it again. Right, so that needs, I'm just sticking this on. Yeah, I always get it the wrong way. Do you know what? I might want to put that just because I know it's going to go there. So I just got to watch myself doing that, because I'm always doing it, you know. Then I have to take it apart and cut another one. So I'm actually sticking it around the right way this time. Okay. Sticking it there. I'm not taking much notice of whether it's up or down, because it doesn't really matter. Apart from I want it fairly straight. Yeah. Okay, now I want that about that, is it? I'd rather have it less than more because I don't want it hanging over the edge. I can't really cut them. Okay, my glue's actually sounds like it's got cold, doesn't it? Port glue. You've not got cold, have you? Right, okay. There we go. There's colds going about there. I mean, after COVID and everything, just isolating. People get colds really bad and things, don't they? Yeah. I'm not going to see my daughter yesterday, but I think she's got there was something going on in their family. And they've got her looking after a dog, and I was going to take her dog, which is what we've got, to meet this other dog. Yeah. Never worked because my granddaughter was ill, yeah. So we're not going to catch that, are we? So I think if I put that there, theoretically, that should actually fit on there. Let's see if it does. Because I have looked to see how far apart they are. That's what you need. You can learn things like this, you know, as well. Let's see, theoretically, that will fit on. Yeah, look. It does, doesn't it? Just about. So what all I'm going to do now is decide which way around. I don't mind it being those being lower. I'm going to glue just to get the other side of that, and then glue that on. It works fine. Don't need to glue anything else, just that bit there, because I want to use it as a little tuck spot. It's quite cute. Okay, like this. Yeah, so you can do a ruffle if you've got one ready, or I've got other things I could use, but I thought no, I'm going to just do this. Did I ink that other one up? I don't remember. Oh, it's here. Yeah, I did actually. I inked that up around the edge as well. Never mind, I didn't do this one. I did that. Right, okay, so you can poke things in there when it's dry. Okay, so that's basically ready on that. And then all I've got to do now is do a little thing. Oh yeah, in the front, of course, as well. Is just stick this down as a little tuck area as well. You can perhaps put something on there as well if you want to expand that. I don't know, is that harebrained scheme? I don't know. I hope it's not an egg, because I do think of things and then I think, oh no, that won't work. Yeah. Right, oh dear, is this actually... Well, I'm not bothered about it being slightly different shape. What was bothering me was a little scrape of something, so let's just check. Are we okay? Oh, is it this? Oh no, I think I've put that too far that way. To look. Yeah. It's too far that way. That would have fitted perfectly. Never mind, I'll have to leave it like that now. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just glue that down there. Yes, so do watch that. Do watch what you know. Don't chat along like me and ignore what you're actually doing. Right, okay. You might be doing that. You might be chattering along to somebody and thinking, oh. Right, so that's got now a little tuck spot there for the front and for the side here as well. And I've got actually, and that's just lifted up. I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. Actually, I don't think I did I? I didn't lift it, thingy it down, did I? Have I made a I haven't made any closures on that either. No, it's another one I'm thinking of. Right, so now I've got 3 envelopes, and where's the other one? What's that one? No, it's not that one, it's this one. Right, it is that one, but that's for that. Right, so what I've got is 3 envelopes and 3 little cards inside here. So I've got these, and I've even put lines, because I've got a lines thing as well. Yeah, it's good into this printing. Do you know, I love printing. I've always loved printing. Love printing as well with rubber stamps. So, right, this one. Right, I've got to work out where they go because I've got different ones, haven't I? I think that one fits in there. Look, this one's, you know, like normally it's like that. I've glued that bit down. There, this is with an envelope maker, and I've put that there. You can always make it with that. I've got a permanent video on my description where it shows you how to make ones just using the card size that you need. Actually, that might be better sometimes because I've had to cut those down because this is, I think it's yeah, so that goes in there like that, and it does fit. That's a 3x4 envelope. Okay, with these I'm going to put that on the front. I love that print there. Yeah, like that. So put that way around, but like that. These little bits here I like, and then we can put that on there like that. And you could also add something if you like, and add words and little labels and things. I mean, you don't have to have actual labels, do you? Do you know how to make something without a label? So I've done videos on that, haven't I? Loads of videos. I've done all little note cards, and I've also all got little lines on as well. That one's a pink one. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, sometimes you get these spam things. I don't know about you. But anyway, that... Oh, did I glue that one down? I think I did, actually. That one is actually glued down, and sometimes I forget to glue things down, so I did on video the other day. I didn't glue something. There was something I didn't glue down. Oh, it was it was a thing a pocket I didn't glue down, did I? Yeah. So that should be fine there. That should be fine there. This should fit in here now. Okay, you can put it that way or that way. I intended it to make it with a thing poking up, but I forgot to do it. It's because I was thinking about other things, got my mind on things. Right, there we go. Yeah, it will go in, you know, honestly, it will. There it is. Right, there we go. Right, so now you can do that. What I did on the other thing, which was tear little pieces of paper up just to making notes on, or samples of paper for somebody to use, you know, to cut things out, couldn't you? And things like that. Let's have a look. So that's different. That's slightly different to this one, because this one I think fits perfectly. Oh no, nearly perfectly. In fact, that's actually better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I've just used the same colours. Right, okay, so that's in there. You've got that in there. You've got this in there, and then you've got that in there. You can do what you like. You don't have to use envelopes. You can use what you like. That's just examples. And now let's have a look, see what we've got. That's not. Oh, I thought that was written on. So you can do things like that. I've got some lined paper on that side and pattern paper on that side. And then, so what I'm doing is just torn some papers up, so they will fit in here if you like. I mean, I've got a little place in there. They'll fit there. I'm going to clip them in a minute, so don't worry about that. I've done them short like that so you can see this mainly, but you can actually tuck them in a little bit like that. Yeah, so you can put them like that. Okay, let's do what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a little bow on a clip. Now, which one? I think you do it at this end, don't you? Because you need those ends for your thing. Did a double knot. I don't know how much thing I'll need, because you know you need so much, don't you, so you can tie it. Yeah, that's right. I will. It doesn't matter. I might leave it still the same length though. So I'm doing a double knot on that end. I might do a little Marcy bow. Yeah. Christen the little bows that you make, so you get the loops at the top and the other bits at the bottom. So tying a loop like that. So I'm putting the loop around that way rather than the other way, then it creates that little, oh, it will do if I can find the extra bit. Yeah, because you don't know which bit, because it's all the same colour, isn't it? Right? So I'm making a loop there, and I'm turning it around, and I'm going to put that there. This is not proper ribbon, is it? It feels a bit, I don't know, different. That bit should, theoretically. So okay, so that you can adjust them like that anyway. And also tie a double knot. Yeah, my finger click. Oh, that's my finger. Right, okay, there we go. So now you've got that. Tied a double knot. I'm going to cut that off about the same length. And then you've got a little thing for the top, with a little bow thing at the top as well. So it's not on the side, it's at the top. And you can put which side you like. Yeah, I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to do it through the whole thing in a minute, but I'm just putting that on there for now. So if you wasn't using that, you could... yeah, we'll move that up there a bit then. Okay, we'll make sure that's not... You could do it for the whole thing like this as well. It works for the whole thing. Okay, just want to put that on there. And what's the other thing I was doing? Oh yes, I was making a little tag out some of that. Where's the other? There's another bit to it. I've cut it off. There's like a double bit, but I don't know where I've put it. Anyway, what I'm going to do with this is just I'm just going to do it like this. You can do that thing where you cut that off. Just doing the large one for this, and the small one for that, for the bottoms, like that. And then I'm going to look for my things to make a hole in that. I've got my other thing up there, but can't. I need to draw on it. Oh look, a pen. Quick, a pen. Okay, so I'm going to make a hole about here-ish. Okay, I'm going to use this because I've got my whole thing somewhere. I don't know where it is. Right. Okay, so this is going to be a 1/4 inch one. Yeah, somewhere. There it is. Yes, because you can see through this. Yeah, it's very, very heavy though. That is. Right, and now I'm going to put. Now, what did I do? I didn't do the usual thing where I just tied a bow around it actually on my other one. So I just put it through there. Instead of putting it double and putting it over, I just tied it into a bow. Oops. Yeah, like this somehow. Somehow like this. Look at it, look. There we go. And then, yeah. Yeah, so there we go, and that's that. And then I just tied it into it. Yeah, that's going to go on the back. So do we want it on the back? Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? I'll put it on the back. I've just tied the knot so it stays on the back. Never mind. Okay, but it doesn't matter. I do like that one. I do like. So I'm going to make that a little bit shorter so it looks a bit more pretty. Yeah. So if you tied a normal bow, that bow would probably face that way around. So these loops would be, one will be up here, one will be down there. But if you can do it like the Marcy showed me. Right, okay. So that I'll put that in here. In there like that. You can have I suppose you could have the bow thing sticking out if you want. But there it goes in there. That's made out of the same paper as that. You could turn it round if you like. Yeah, that's a good idea actually, because the bow's that way. So there we go. So that's that way round. What else did I do? Yes, you can make what you like. Oh, look, just found a flower. Right, okay. Oh, is that it? That's not it, is it? It might be. I don't know where you could pin that up there, I suppose. I'm going to round the corners of this, and then I'm going to, because you can round the corners like that. Stick it in like that and do it. There we go. And you've got, oh, I suppose you can make a little label out of it, couldn't you? Something. Yeah. No. Yeah. Label there, look. So you could write something on that, or just leave it like that. Or put it there. So we do that. So we leave it like that. I think that's quite a cute idea. All done on camera, you know. I didn't plan this. There we go. Sometimes it does happen like that, doesn't it? There we go. Ugh. I don't even remember having one for the other one, so. Right, so that's there. Oh, look. If you can see that, that is a bit long there. Schlong. It's a bit schlong. So I'm going to shlut it. A bit schlong. So I'm going to cut that bit off. Look, it is this side, isn't it? Like you can see it. Just using that as a guide. Yeah, sliver off. Sliver off. I'll probably cut some of those as well, yeah. Yeah, because I managed to get, for some reason I forgot. And I put it that side. Never mind. Let's cut that little bit off as well. Look at me doing that. Right, okay, so there we go. That's fine. That's everything now. So we've got a little label. We've got this envelope. A tuck thing there. That's turned the other way. A tuck thing there with two little pockets. This could be a journal companion, couldn't it? If you've got about a journal that size as well, that'd be cute. Yay, so cute that is. And then you've got a little tuck spot there and a little hidey hole there. And another pocket here, so you can put extra things in. And that's your little, you can either samples of paper or it's, you know, lined paper like that. That's great, isn't it? And then you've got your little thing to close it all, yeah. Close it all up like this. There we go. Yeah. I've got my thing on this one now. I say I've got a, that stays like, I've got a thing that's got a certain, that actually sticks up that bit there. So that's quite good, isn't it? So that will help it. Okay, it's okay, just got a cup of tea, just near the end there. I do hope you, if you really appreciate what I've done today, I would appreciate a nice thumbs up. Thank you so much. appreciate. Okay, and anybody who has subscribed to my channel, I would like to thank you so much. That's very kind of you. It does help my canal to grow. Okay, so that would be absolutely, that's amazing if you could do that for me as well. There's quite a few people who do watch my channel that aren't subscribed, but you know, I don't mind at all. I don't mind either way, but I would like you to subscribe if you can. That'd be great. Subscribing doesn't cost anything. Okay, like my friends seem to say, no, I don't want to subscribe, it might cost us. It doesn't cost anything. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so anyway, as I say, the orange paper is on Etsy if you want to, if you've got a printer as well. Yeah, my printers won't do double-sided, but I have put it in twice. Yeah, it's just I'm used to it now, so yeah, just do it. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, thank you so much, and I don't say goodbye, but goodbye, thank you. Okay.